A simple and easy yet elegant DIY bookcase. Oftentimes when you think of simple or easy, you think of those traditional square or rectangular bookcases. I thought I'd think outside that box and show that simple and easy doesn't have to be dull and plain. Grab a cut list at simplyeasydiy.com. You can use the materials I list, or you can branch out and use whatever's easiest or cheapest for you. I'm using materials I already had on hand. Gluing smaller boards edge to edge is a good way to use up those scrap pieces of lumber that keep piling up after each project. However, going this route requires a bit of cleanup. That's what I'm doing here, sending my glue ups through the thickness planer. You can skip this step if you're buying fresh lumber at the lumber yard. Home improvement stores will even cut the boards to length for you. All you have to do is ask. That leaves you to start right about where I am now, figuring out what layout works for you. One of the benefits of this design is that you can adjust the look and layout however you want. Since this project was requested by my daughter, I thought I'd let her decide. After that was all straightened out, I marked out the approximate positions of each of the vertical dividers. I'm using dados to join the pieces for my bookcase. Pocket holes could conceivably be used as well. To make sure the dados for the top and the bottom of the vertical dividers match up, I'll lay the two pieces side by side and flush them up with each other. I know the distance between the edge of my router and my bit is 2 inches, so I'll mark a line 2 inches out with a straight edge. Then I can set up a straight edge clamp and route across both boards at the same time. Once I have all my dados routed, it's time to assemble the bookcase. Instead of putting glue in all the dados and trying to glue the whole thing up at once, I'm going to break it up into smaller sections. I'll glue the top section together. Then the bottom section. Before going any further, it's time to think about how I'm going to mount this to the wall. I'm going to attach a couple of ledge pieces to each of the two halves. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to use pocket holes to attach these because of the width of the ledge pieces, but it works. Once those are attached, I can lay those back out and go for my final assembly. We opted to only go for one divider between the top and bottom sections, and I wasn't for sure if that was going to hold when I stood it up, but it turned out to not be a problem. Countersinking the mounting holes in the ledge pieces allows me to place some wooden plugs hiding the screws if one so chooses. For something this size, I used 4 80-pound wall anchors to attach it to the wall. You can add more levels to the project, in which case I would recommend more wall anchors. You can also add more levels to it, set it on the floor, and attach it to the wall that way, making a floor-to-ceiling bookcase. The different configurations with this design are endless. Hey, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. Check me out on Facebook and Pinterest. If you like this video, here's a couple more you'll like as well. Until then.